Hey, I'm Adrian, the recovered type 2 diabetic, and this is my first time posting here, so this episode is going to be 00. This is basically an intro into what this channel is about, what I'm about, what you guys can expect. And first of all, I reversed my type 2 diabetes, and I did it I went Sparta on the whole fucking thing. And I knocked it out, guys. That's why I'm here. A lot of you guys probably heard a lot of content creators making some content. This show is different, I guarantee you. I'm here to help. I show blood labs, so for cholesterol and everything else that has to do with blood work. I get these done regularly. I also do an HbA1c test to find out where my blood sugars are, but bigger than all of that is I actually use a continuous glucose monitor, which I'm driving, but looks like this. And basically the interface is what you're going to see a little bit later. You'll see on every single video, I will show you my blood sugars for a 24-hour period of what has happened throughout the day with my blood sugars as some legitimacy to my type 2 diabetes reversal process. And that's my goal for you guys. And this is geared towards men. This is called the T2 Diabetic Brotherhood, the Type 2 Diabetic Brotherhood. We're going to abbreviate it T2. I think you guys will get the abbreviation. But this is for my Spartans. This is for my Trojans out there. These are for people who are sick and tired of the establishments, of the people who are in power of our well-being, and maybe a lot of that shit hasn't worked for you. I actually guarantee you it may work at first, but that's probably why you're here seeking out information. So my friends, I need you guys to really want to reverse type 2 diabetes, but I also need to earn your trust, and I understand that, and I'm going to do the best job that I can. One of the things that you're not going to get in this channel is any talk about religion, politics, any kind of other things other than that what pertains to type 2 diabetes. And I think this is for men 40s to 50s. Unfortunately, a lot of you men that are past your 60s, not all of you, you're welcome as well, but I think a lot of you have given up. And do yourself a favor, my friends, if you're in your 40s, 50s, even your 30s. Take a look at the guys who came before you and see how fucked up they look, all right? Just do yourself a favor. Do these people look healthy? A lot of them have given up. So I'm niching down for the guys who actually give a shit. And if you guys can't tell, there's a lot of swear words. This is the way I talk. I can't help it. It's been this way my whole entire life. So, I don't know, we're just gonna have to get past all that. But this is very Sam Sullicky. Thank you, Sam Sullick. I got the hat and the speaker. It's just very convenient while I'm driving. It moves with my face. A lot of this will be anytime that I can. I'm a very busy person. I don't make any money here. Obviously, I'm just starting out. I'm just a regular Joe Schmo, but the difference is I'm a hardcore motherfucker who made my shit happen. And that's what I want to do for you guys. That's the whole point of this thing, is to give you guys inspiration by showing you guys my labs, my blood sugar readings and everything, to help you guys make that decision. Is this guy full of shit or is he not? Now, also as well, guys, I have to choose my words very, very carefully. This is a very touchy subject where we can get banned, canceled, penalized. I am not a doctor, for one. I'm also, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just a random guy on YouTube, and you should not, this is not medical advice. You should consult a physician or your doctor if you're going to make any changes to your diet, especially if you're on medications. But the thing I can do here is I can share my information with you to show you guys, not tell you, show you guys what I've done for my blood sugars, for insulin, how I've reversed insulin resistance. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is the show. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys everything I eat every single day. I'll actually show you to a compilation. I'm going to show you a shorts form video, and I'll have that coming here later today. Daily diet and blood sugars of a recovered type 2 diabetic. I had an avocado, shredded beef, eggs, and hashed chili, and as you guys can see, my blood sugar was minimally affected, if affected at all. This low-carb approach is what got me to my goal. I had myself a 50-gram protein shake, which also didn't have much effect on my blood sugars. This light gray area is the optimal glucose range of the interface of the continuous glucose monitor, so as long as everything stays in line with that, we're all good. For dinner, I had smoked bacon wrap burgers stuffed with cream cheese and jalapeno, and I also finished off
half a burger my daughter didn't eat. That was just cream cheese, burger, and bacon. Dessert was half a green apple with cinnamon and homemade whipped cream. The dip you can see here is when I went for a 30-minute walk to blow off some of them sugars. My brothers, this is what beating insulin resistance looks like.
But I want to gather questions, do Q&As with you guys, and I'll actually offer live videos as well. So, and guys, rest assured, I don't have any supplements. I want to tell you guys that you can reverse type 2 diabetes without purchasing anything. You do not need supplements. I'm not a supplement pusher. In fact, I'm 100% against that. Literally, I have reversed my type 2 diabetes doing such things as intermittent fasting, which really you can't charge for. I completely changed my diet. You can't charge for that, right? Actually, in fact, you guys will save some money by eating right. You'll save your health and actually save your pocketbook. So it's cheaper, it's better for your health, it's easier. I know a lot of you guys are busy, and I have to think of the pain points, which I want to hear from you guys, which pain points you guys have, and address those. But guys, a lot of what I've done too, I think I should say, I'm not against veganism, but it's not the way that I did my reversal. My protocol was mostly carnivore and light carnivore-ish. I started off with paleo, but I still ate fruits. I still eat some fruits every once in a while, and vegetables. And you know, I like to have fun. This is not about just hardcore carnivore. There's many things that you can do. I mean, for instance, I've got a chocolate smoothie, animal-based, of course, and there's plant-based. I've tried both. But the trial and error of what I found is that once I reversed type 2 diabetes, I found that my body wasn't functioning very well with certain, like plant-based protein smoothies. It actually gave me cramps, gas, and bloating, and it was a very unpleasant experience. So yeah, it's basically like a food elimination diet. And what you guys are going to hear a lot too is about a continuous glucose monitor. You will see the power, which you're going to see a little bit later once I eat breakfast with you guys. Yeah, my protocol to maintain my status of not being a type 2 diabetic, as well as where I think that's going to shine for you guys. What do I eat in a day? You guys are going to watch that every single day with me. You're going to find out exactly what I eat, followed by the blood sugar results that come with it. A lot of recipes and things like that I have that I can help you guys. You know, I mentioned with time, a lot of you guys are probably wanting, you know, you're stressed, you got anxiety, you feel defeated because the medical establishments, the superior forces of information and general well-being, you know, guys, you got to remember that it's not necessarily their fault. It's just that they haven't been trained and they don't have the experience of someone, possibly I'd say, like I do. They're not out there in the trenches with a continuous glucose monitor, which measures my blood sugars, by the way, in 5-minute increments. So that means while I sleep 24/7, no matter whatever I do, I've got the readings to know what's going on with my body at all times. So I think a lot of these people are not, I know they're not, because my story is too, I spent $13,000 when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and I hired a private physician, a private doctor, a functional medicine practitioner. And guys, what I figured out is it's not very complicated. It's not easy, but when I hired these private individuals to help me reverse type 2 diabetes, I already went from an A1C of 6.5 down to 5.3 within, or I think it was 5.2. No, I think it was 5.3. I'd have to look at that. That was a year and a half ago in 2023, by the way. Within 3 months, I already got my A1C down to well below normal. And would I say that the $13,000 was worth it? No, not really, guys. Not really. That's why I'm here, to save you guys a lot of the pain. I'm the real fucking deal, as you guys will see. And I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys subscribe and comment. We're just starting off, and I don't got shit without you guys. If you guys don't comment, you don't subscribe, you don't get the likes and everything, it tells me that I'm not doing my fucking job, and I'll have to do better, and also that you're not interested. Now, a lot of you guys, as I said, look at the old timers who just gave up. They're on meds. They're going to stay on meds for the rest of their life. They just said there's nothing I can do. My doctor told me so. So whatever they say is concrete, and I'm done. And guys, if you're not down for that, if you're down to take control, you're down for some heavy ass shit. It doesn't have to be heavy forever. Don't get discouraged. Don't think that this is something that, you know, it's just going to be some some crazy fucking suffering diet. It is at first. It sucks at first, but it doesn't have to be that way, right? There's no calorie counting. I reversed my type 2 diabetes even without intermittent fasting. I did not calorie count. I stayed satiated and full. It's actually not that hard of a thing. The hardest fucking part was quitting alcohol, quitting all simple carbs, and quitting sugar. I said I went full Sparta, my friends, my brothers. And that's what you're gonna have to do as well. You're gonna hear my story, and I guarantee you, you will have results. You be the judge of it. You look at my blood sugar results every day. You look at my blood work labs, and you tell me, does this guy know what he's talking about? Let's go from there. I'll see you guys at breakfast here in a few minutes. All right, brothers, what we got here is 4 eggs, a half a pound of shredded beef, mixed with some bacon and a whole avocado, and some hatch green chili on top. And this is when I break my fast at around 10 a.m. every single day. And I quit eating dinner at hopefully around 5, at the latest 6, which I did yesterday at 6. So this is a 16-hour window where I fast. This is for maintenance for type 2 diabetes, to make sure that I don't go back to being insulin resistant. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat, and I'm not going to make you guys watch this. Also, I just wanted to mention to you guys, this is not a polished channel, as you can tell. And I'm not here for the aesthetics of things. I'm here for the information, for the functionality. So bear with me, and hopefully you'll follow along.